where am I and what am I doing? I am in Lowe's, but I am in Lowe's in Shackleton, Missouri. I was on my way out to, well, I am on my way out to do some sheetrock work and working on a couple of cats out there on a piece of property out there. And first thing that happened was my trailer tire blew. Now I had an extra trailer tire, so I had to put that on, and actually the tread on the tire wasn't good. So I knew it was going to go, but I had the spare tire, so I threw that on. And the rule of thumb is that if you're driving, right, and you are don't have an extra spare tire, always go ahead and pick up a spare tire. So what I did was I just stopped off in this major city on the way to pick up a spare tire for my trailer and to throw it on there. And lo and behold, I park in Lowe's and the car wouldn't start. And we believe that it's the starter. So I got to go ahead and take care of that. And I'm going to be doing another video just talking about emergency funds. But while I'm here, what I wanted to do was talk about building materials and the prices of things that are going up and how to properly source building materials. Now, I'm in Lowe's, and as everyone knows, that I do contracting work, and I have a relationship with my local Lowe's contractors department. And as a direct result of that, I get to source materials at a much cheaper rate than retail. And I'm looking at these prices. Let me look at these prices. I mean, anybody that knows these prices, $10 for one of these, it's ridiculous. I mean, if anybody knows anything about building material, prices are going up astronomically. And what we have been trying to do for years now is tell people that inflation is coming and prepare for it. And how do you prepare for it? See, while everybody's out purchasing a whole bunch of foolishness, and it's sad to see people spend money on foolishness. You know what I'm investing my money in? 2x4s, 2x6s, sheetrock, screws, metal sheets, stuff like that. Because it's interesting that all of my real assets have gone up. The bullets that I own have gone up. The guns that I own have gone up in price. The precious metals that I own have gone up in price. The land is going up in price. The sheep is going up in price. Everything is going higher. And it's a sad thing to see that a lot of people are not going to be able to finish projects that they've started because they're not going to have the resources, because the inflation is going to eat them alive. So what I personally do is when I go to Lowe's, right, I'll look on with something called a cold cart, okay, which means that anything that is dented or bent or warped, anything like that, they can't sell it at full price. And what happens, at least in the Lowe's that I'm in the area I'm in, they will discount it 50% off the first day and 90% off the second day. And I have a line in where the local contractor, the local guy at the desk will call me up and be like, hey, I got this sheetrock. Hey, I got this wood or whatever. Go ahead and pick it up. I'll give you a perfect example of what a cold cart looks like, okay? You see this wood right here? See, they can't sell this wood at 100%. So they gotta discount it. And what I'll do is I'll come in and see all of this stuff is a part of what's called a cold cart here. And I may go ahead and purchase this one here and find out, because this is good wood. But they can't sell it at 100%. They have to discount it because something is wrong with it. Now, you can buy this stuff and work with it. Me personally, I go ahead and I buy all of the sheetrock off of the cold cart. It may have a scratch or dent in it, or it may be broken at the center or whatever, but it doesn't matter, because once you go ahead and put in the sheetrock and go ahead and finish it off and screw it in, it makes no difference. It makes no difference whatsoever. Wood, 2x4s, So what is warped at the top? You can cut off the section and and go ahead and use that wood. You can also go ahead and leverage Facebook Marketplace. Now this is where I spend a lot of time on Facebook Marketplace, and what you can do is you can go ahead and go on there and see if somebody's selling wood. But in addition to that, a large majority of the wood, sheetrock, screws, everything I get is from job sites that I've worked on. So jobs that I've worked on, if there's extra sheetrock or whatever, you know what I'm saying? The client doesn't want it because what they're going to do with it? I go ahead and take it. Before you know it, I got 30, 40, 50 pieces of sheetrock that's laying around. I got 2x4s that's laying around. I got 1x4s that's laying around. I got excess metal that's laying around. These are things that I can use to do my projects on the land. And typically, I'm not paying anything for it, okay? So the idea is that you're going to have to learn how to get savvy with sourcing materials, Facebook Marketplace, the cold card at Lowe's, or at Home Depot, and developing a relationship with these people so that, when it comes time to buy it, you can go ahead and get it. You see what I'm saying? So that's what the name of the game is when it comes to sourcing materials. Now I'm out here now. I got to get the car fixed. It's most likely going to be the fuel pump, which I'm being told when I'm asking around and everybody's listening to it because people are, they seem to be very nice out here. So I'm gonna go ahead and get me something to eat and go ahead and check myself into the Holiday Inn. But that's how you go ahead and source your material because these prices are getting out of hand, literally. And so that's what you go ahead and do to source the material. I mean, this is a perfect example down here. This sheetrock, you see that? They can't sell that for 100%. So they got to sell it for a discounted price. Go ahead, pick it up, go ahead and install it. But I'll do a couple more videos while I'm out here. But y'all stay blessed. Shalom. Stop this.